Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about lesson 2. The name of the chapter, name of the lesson is A Gift of Chappals. Here, chappals means sleeper, sandals. This story is about three young children, Mridu, Meena, and Ravi. Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras, now called Chennai, with Tapi, her grandmother, and Thatha, her grandfather. See, Mridu is a young girl who used to live in Madras. Nowadays it is called Chennai. Here the word Tapi, and Thatha represents. These two words are the native words of Tamil word, which means Tapi means grandmother and Thatha means grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukkumani's house to meet her cousins Lali, Ravi, and Meena. Okay, so one day Tapi means Mridu's grandmother took Mridu to her aunt's house to meet her cousins Lali, Ravi, and Meena. Then what happens after it? Let us go on. A smiling Rukumani threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. When they reached at her aunt's house, her aunt Rukumani opened the door and Ravi and Meena rushed out excitedly to receive Mridu, and Ravi actually pulled Ravi and tried to take Mridu into the house. Wait, let me take off my slippers, protested Mridu. Till then, Mridu was wearing the slippers, so Mridu told, wait, let me take off my slippers. She set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. When Mridu again came outside and was actually trying to take off her slippers, she noticed that there was another slippers which was a bit large and it looked almost black. Those were grey actually with dust. It's not actually black, it turned grey because of dust. You could see the clear marks of every toe on the front part of his slippers. The marks for the two big toes were long and scrawny. See, if you wear a slippers for a long period of time, it will leave some marks on it, the toe marks. So, in that slippers also, Mridu could easily recognize each and every toe marks over that slippers, and the big toe was quite scrawny. Here scrawny means thin and long, means skinny. Mridu didn't have much time to wonder about whose slippers they were, because Ravi dragged her to the backyard behind a thick bitterberry bush. Mridu actually couldn't have that time to think about whose slippers this might be, because Ravi literally pulled her to the backyards where there was a bitterberry bush. There inside a torn football lined with sacking and filled with sand lay a very small kitten lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. There Mridu found that under that bitterberry bush there was a small kitten lying into a torn football cover, and all around that football sack was kept surrounding it, and that little poor kitten was lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. He found him outside the gate. Then Ravi said, Ravi or Meena, whoever, We found him outside the gate this morning. He was mewing and mewing, poor thing, said Meena. So Meena said that today morning we found that little poor kitten outside our gate. It's secret. Amma says Pati will leave our Puddu Mama's house if she knows we have a cat. See, many of our elder pupils they don't like the pets like dog and cat to be kept at home. So here also, Rabi and Mina's granny, she also doesn't like kittens. So mummy want that if Pati here also is another Tamil word for grandmother. So Rukumani means Ravi and Mina's mom warned them if Pati or grandmother will know that they have a kitten at home, she will instantly leave to Puddu Mama's house. So it's a secret. People are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream, "Oh, don't bring that dirty creature here," said Ravi. Ravi was a bit Ravi was not satisfied because Ravi people used to tell that we the children means all we have to be um, um, kind to the animals, but when we actually would like to do something like that kindness, people used to scream and don't want to keep any pet at home. Do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from kitchen? Pati saw me with a glass in my hand just now. A little bit earlier, when Ravi wanted to bring some milk for the kitten, Pati, his grandmother, noticed saw him. Sorry, I told her I am hungry. I want to drink it, but the way she looked at me, I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent. When Ravi was bringing that milk, Pati saw her and Pati was suspicious. And so Ravi had to tell that I am feeling hungry and I have to drink it. Yet Pati was looking very suspiciously. So Ravi had to drink most of the milk in front of her, and then she wanted the tumbler back. Here tumbler means that the glass or something else which is called tumbler. Then she wanted the tumbler back. Pati, I will wash it myself. Why should I put you to travel? I told her. After having that milk, Pati wanted the tumbler or glass back. Then I have to say then I had to say that Pati, why should I put you tumbler? I will wash it myself. I had to run and pour the milk into this coconut shell and run back and wash the tumbler and put it back before she got really suspicious. So Ravi actually misguided her granny and ran towards that bitterberry bush and poured that little milk which left in that glass, and ran back at home and washed the tumbler to put it in the place to make a realized her granny that actually she was having that milk for himself. He was having that milk for himself. Some other way to feed Mahendra. Now we have to think of some other way to feed Mahendran. Then Ravi said it will not work, so we have to think some other way. Then Mahendran, this little kitty's name is Mahendran. Mridu was surprised, impressed. Mridu knew that Ravi had already given the name to that kitty or kitten as Mahendran, Mridu was a bit impressed, or better to say surprised. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. Mahendran is basically given to the name, given names to human beings. It doesn't shoot to a cat, so that's why Mridu was a bit surprised. Actually, his full name is Mahendra Verma Pallava Punai, MP Punai for short, if you like. Then Ravi explained. Actually, this little cat's name is Mahendra Parma Pallava Punai. In short, you can call it MP Punai. His fine breed of cat. Just look at his fur, like lion's mane. And you know what the emblem of the ancient Pallava kings was? Don't you? He looked expectantly at Mridu. Ravi was excited and explaining to Mridu, see, this is really a very fine breed of cat. Just look at its fur. It resembles lion's mane. And then Ravi tried to remind Mridu whether Mridu knew about the emblem of ancient Pallava kings. And Ravi was actually expecting the answer from Mridu, but Mridu giggled. Mridu giggled. Think I'm joking? Well, just wait. I'll show you something. It's clear you don't know a thing about history. When Mridu giggled, Ravi, in a sense of joke, Ravi was not quite satisfied and happy, so Ravi started explaining. Okay, you don't believe, let me explain now. I can get now that you don't know a bit about history. Haven't been to Mahabalipuram, have you? Ravi asked Mridu. Did you ever been to Mahabalipuram? He said mysteriously. Well, when our class went to Mahabalipuram, I saw a statue of his Thathas, etc. Fact is, Mahendran here is descendant from that very same ancient cat. Actually, Ravi wanted to convince that this cat was actually the descendant of the Rishi cat, which was the emblem of the ancient Pallava kingdom. Rishi cat here represents to the lion. A close relative, scientifically speaking, of none other than the lion, means this cat was actually the descendant of lion, the Pallava lion, emblem of the Pallava dynasty. The lion was actually the emblem of Pallava dynasty. Ravi went on walking round the beetroberry bush, waving up and uh, down, his eyes sparkling. Ravi was very excited, and with having a twig in his hand, he kept on explaining or narrating about the cat. This cat is a descendant of none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, and if I may just remind you, they worshipped cats in ancient Egypt. Mahabali Ravi again told Mridu that this cat is none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat, and also informed Mridu that you should know, as I suppose you know, that people in ancient Egypt, they used to worship the cats also. So this is not any ordinary cat, it's really a very cat of having great importance. So this much I have explained today. You also listen to the video again carefully and then read this part again with Hindi meaning, so that you can make the exercises related to it next day. So that today we'll explain the next part next day. Bye.